right, well, welcome. It's 7 o'clock. Time to get started. Welcome to at Lafayette Live here on Monday. Hope everybody's having a good Monday so far. A little bit of a dreary, wet day out there, but all in all, hope you're having a great week so far. So, thought we'd just dive right in. If you hadn't heard, Columbian Park is undergoing some renovations, this time to the primary playground area out there. Now, my boys, who are the exact right age for this, have kind of always enjoyed the Columbian Park playgrounds of all the various sizes, and that's kind of one of the cool things about the Columbian Park playground is that there are various play structures for different age kids. But talking about the Hilltop one this time, and the Parks Department has posted their first pictures that I've seen at least of what's going on out there. So let's have a look here. Let me get myself out of the way. There we go. So here we go. Our first picture is courtesy of the Parks Department, and so their update is that the new playground's installed. They've done a poured-in-place rubber surfacing, and they're doing the installation for the hillside pieces, which I think is like one of the absolute coolest parts about it. But let's just kind of take a gander through the pictures and see what there is to see. So I mean, you get your typical play structure there, and lots of slides, and it's nice they've got some shade structures both for the kids and for the parents as well, of course. Oh, seem to have popped out of them. See what happens when you hit the wrong button? The big webby thing there is always fun. So, if you're watching at home, have you taken your kids to Columbian Park before? Do they enjoy this sort of thing? Let me know in the chat. So this is a picture of some of the hillside structures, and it's just the beginning of seeing what's going on out there. So I don't know the exact plan to details, but you can see there's a cargo net going on there, some sort of a rope climb thing where it looks like where perhaps you climb over it and hold on with your hands up top. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the red hoops over there on the left, but in the past that hill's just been a giant hill, so now it's actually going to be part of the play structure, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. Now I've heard tell, and I'm not sure any of these pictures show this, they're actually going to have some tunnels and whatnot as part of this play structure. I think we're actually getting into some pictures of the commissary building here, the new kitchen, if you will, for the animals in the zoo. But I thought that's pretty cool. Lafayette actually has quite a few great parks here in the area, and Columbian Park has always been at the top of the list, but it really kind of shows that the city of Lafayette doesn't rest on its laurels. It took something that was really great already and just plussed it even more, and it's going to just be a really awesome park when they get it finished here. So go check it out. So that's kind of number one that I wanted to talk about tonight. So what do you guys think about this new park? Any thoughts there? Yeah. Oh, you've taken your kids there before. They enjoy it? Yeah. Yeah, mine do too. Now, we're probably a little more free range. We let our kids run around, but I've definitely seen the parents that are worn out by the hill and everything. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool addition. All right, so let's go on to number 2 for the evening. So we were talking about, that's West Lafayette Parks and Recreation Department, of course, that runs Columbian Park there in the heart of Lafayette. But let's flip to the other side of the river over to West Lafayette. They've made some announcements for part of their summer programming this year, and they always do some really, really cool, fun summer programming. So, this is just a sampling of what's coming up, but they've got the brick builders courses, which our house is that typical kid's house. Beware, don't walk barefoot. There is Lego everywhere, and it hurts, let me tell you. But I thought this is pretty cool. So they're going to do some topics: wind racers, mirror words and compound words all through Lego. They're going to offer instruction in lead, acoustic, and bass guitar, but on top of that, ukulele and songwriting. So, I thought that was kind of an interesting thing. We take lots of piano here in our house, but we've got guitars and we have some souvenir ukuleles. But a pretty interesting offering, I thought, in the music lessons. They're offering a chess camp. Now, I thought this is really cool. My 9-year-old is super into chess. I don't know why, but he is. So, if and what's nice is it's open from ages 5 to 14. We find sometimes that the age range of some programs can be a little iffy. Sometimes you got programs that you've got people that are leading the program, and sometimes it's adults, sometimes it's other kids. We actually did a program last year that was actually suggested and run by a kid who enjoyed Gaga Ball, and the Parks and Rec department let him run with it. But sometimes, you cut off a little too young or you cut off a little too old. Ages 5 to 14 for a rookie chess camp feels about right. So I think that's kind of a cool opportunity. Coding Mind seems like a pretty apropos one. Euchre, I don't know a whole lot about euchre. I mean, I'm sure I've played it at games, but or at parties rather. And then martial arts, if you want to get in on some traditional karate, if you've been watching the Karate Kid series as of late. Like I said, this is just a sampling of their great program that they do in West Lafayette. But I thought it had really kind of some cool options this year, some out of the ordinary options, because you've got your typical ones as well. While we're here for a minute, let's pop over and let's look at their municipal pools. So West Lafayette, of course, has this really awesome rec center, the Dennis Rec Center, just recently renamed after the last mayor of West Lafayette, John Dennis, who this rec center was opened under. But they've also for years had the outdoor municipal pool, and they've announced their summer hours, and they do a great job with swim lessons out there. So if you want to take advantage of being outside in the summer, it's a great place. But I thought what was really cool is they offer a season pass, and this is kind of huge, and I wish that some more places here in town offered season passes. Hey, Prophetstown State Park Water Park, I'm looking at you. I'd love to have an annual pass there. I understand why maybe they don't, helping to control capacity, but it's a great resource, and having an annual pass would be good. But the West Lafayette Municipal Pool, they have season passes. They're only $275 a person. So, what a great bargain for the municipal pool. So the West Lafayette Parks and Rec Department, always offering new and interesting programming. The Lafayette Parks and Rec Department taking out a really awesome playground and making it even more awesome. So kudos to both of them. Not a lot of big news going on in the Lafayette area this week. You could view that as good. I mean, no news is good news, right? Nothing hugely bad going on. Well, I tell you what, there is one bit of news that I wanted to talk about, and this could quickly stray into politics, and I don't want to get into it from that perspective whatsoever. But if you're a homeowner here in the Greater Lafayette area, in Indiana, the window to file an appeal on your 2024 property tax assessments open. Now, there's been some controversy about property tax valuations and what the state is requiring, and some local assessors taking some issue with that. And I don't mean to wade into the politics of all of that, but if you do want to dispute your property tax valuations, which is your right to do, that window opens on May 1st. Now, if you're in Tippecanoe County, the assessor is going to provide some resources for you, so he can help. They're going to help walk you through the process and what you need to do. There's going to be some community outreach readings. Some community outreach meetings about this. There's going to be one on Monday, May 6th at 6 p.m. at the Harrison High School Auditorium. The next one's going to be the following Wednesday, May 8th at 6 p.m. at the McCutcheon High School Auditorium, so one on the north side of the county, and the next one down on the south side of the county. And then the last one will be 2 weeks after that. Tuesday, May 21st, 6 p.m. at the West Lafayette Intermediate School, and the note says that it is in the LGI room. So if you're interested in disputing your property tax assessments for the current year, you should avail yourself of those resources. So check that out. All right. So I thought that this week it might be a little fun to have a look at the most expensive properties for sale in Tippecanoe County. Now, let's just dig in, and I'll talk to you as we go a little about the facts behind some of these and what they look like in the bigger picture and the smaller picture. So let's just jump in. So up at the top, this $1,500,000 listing that's here is actually for just some land. So we're going to skip down. $1,299,000 is currently the most expensive home for sale in Tippecanoe County. It is located in Norfolk Crossing, and we're actually going to see that 3 or 4 out of the 5 are all located in the same general vicinity. So just here, just east of town, north of the Wildcat, kind of is the same general vicinity that all of these are located in. So the first one, $1,003,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 5.5 bath with 5,900, so almost 6,000 square feet, and then another 2,100 square feet finished in the basement, a total of 8,000 square feet. But let's take a look. Let's zoom in on some pictures and take a look here. So, beautiful brick home, but this is what $1,003,000 will buy you in Tippecanoe County in April of 2024. Nice wooded setting there. I really love these super tall windows. I don't think I'd love keeping them clean, but they sure are nice to look at. That's for sure. The great room with the overlook from above. And I'm going to zip through some of these quickly. I'm going to stop on the more interesting ones, but just kind of thought it would be cool to give you a quick look at the most expensive house in Tippecanoe County. That master suite, boy, that shower in the background there. That kitchen, yeah, look at that commercial style fridge. Look at the commercial range in the back there. That island, absolutely beautiful. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 burners, 2 ovens, something along those lines. Even the secondary bathroom has the glass partition in the shower. Sorry if I'm running through these quickly, but like I said, I want to stop on the more interesting ones. Game room, rec room, down in the basement. plenty of room outside. So that's what $1.3 million will buy you in Tippecanoe County right now. So that's our most expensive house. Let's take a look at the second most expensive. It's in that same neighborhood. It's in Stacy Hollow. This is a cool $1 million, $999,900. So yeah, it's in that same area. So it's on Stacy Hollow, which is just east of town, just north of the Wildcat. This one is 4,200 square feet above ground, 2,300 square feet in the basement for a total of almost 6,600 square feet. 6 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. So let's take a closer look at this one in Stacy Hollow. Again, no surprise. Another brick, the oval drive in the front. Oh, that beautiful sweeping staircase in the middle. Absolutely love that. Now, keeping all of that clean, again, I probably wouldn't love that so much. Very much with the white chic aesthetic here. I believe that's a little French Nouvelle going on there. So, this is kind of a thing, empty houses, kind of no matter what the size, at some point look like empty houses in a regular room. But then you get to these rooms like this wood paneled office. I think we could take a guess that this was the office of a lawyer or a judge or something along those lines, perhaps. Just guessing here, but man, that's just absolutely beautiful. Probably a lot of polish to keep it clean. That bathroom, look at those separated sinks. So again, just east of town in the Stacy Hollow neighborhood. I'm not sure if this is the same office or a different view of the same office or a different office. The basement is an interesting look. The combination of looks here, the unfinished ceiling, the stuccoed walls. Look at that closet space. So that's Stacy Hollow. So that's number 2 most expensive here in Tippecanoe County. Let's go check out number 3. So this is on Cliffside Court, and it is also just a little east of town. This one's a little further south. It is between the forks of the Wildcat Creek. If you've ever been kayaking or canoeing on the Wildcat Creek, you'll kind of know the area. But this one is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, has 3,400 square feet, another almost 1,800 square feet in the basement for a total of just under 5,200 square feet. So this is another beautiful home. This one has a outbuilding that is 43 by 34 feet. It has 2 tall garage doors. But let's take a peek. So, like, if you've got perhaps an RV to store or something along those lines, you can get that with your house as well. Lots of detail work in this entryway and kitchen. And it's kind of fun as we look through these to see the different styles, and not just the decorative styles, but the actual architectural styles. And, and some of it is heavy-handed, and some of it is really light. We can kind of look through and see into the kitchen. There's a little bit of, I think, French chateau going on there in the kitchen, especially with that range hood and those darker woods. I'm really rather fond of that shower. I mean, that's really kind of the definition of built-in shower. I mean, it almost has a sauna steam look to it. We've got the wet bar downstairs in the basement here. Great for entertaining. Lots of wood paneling and wood detailing there. And there's garage built into the house, as well as having the separate building. Here's the separate building, and you can see in this particular picture they have their pontoon stored there, and there's apparently a second floor to it. Brick paver patio. Quite lovely. So this, our third most expensive, $915,000. This one is on 1.17 acres. The second most expensive was on 2 acres, and the most expensive was on 3.2 acres. So the land factors in to that most expensive designation a little bit as well. 2, 3, 4, we're off by 1, so that's 3. Let's go to the fourth most expensive. This one is in West Lafayette, so kind of interesting analysis to be had here. You know, a lot of times people think, oh, West Lafayette's more expensive than Lafayette. Well, no, right now the most expensive houses in the county are in Lafayette, not West Lafayette. But the fourth most expensive house is on Kingswood in West Lafayette, and that is actually here just to the west of Purdue, south of Lindbergh Road. So this one is 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, sits on 1.16 acres, and they're asking $895,000. Let's take a closer look. We've got our aerial shot there. Again, lots of wood paneling details, the wood coffered ceiling up above, beautiful office, lots of polish to keep it looking nice. Lots of windows up above. I love that stone fireplace. That's the combination of the fireplace detail, the stone detail on the fireplace, and those windows up above just really give that wall a great look. I like the railings looking down from above. So I think my favorite kitchen so far today is the first one. I mean, this one's no slouch, but definitely tell that somebody really cared about the kitchen in that first house. Kind of got this, I like this. Look, the whirlpool tub in the corner with the built-in, what I'm guessing is gas fireplace there. Makes for a can make for a warm, romantic evening. Keep popping through. There's that walkthrough that I was looking at up above. Now, one of the things that I do really like about this one is over here, there's a walkthrough that goes from room to room. Not exactly sure which rooms based on this picture, but so often in houses, like in houses in general, you see over here on these grand great rooms, you know, these 2-story great rooms, you wind up with the tchotchke shelf, which leaves you with the conundrum of how to clean the tchotchke shelf, and you know how to deal with that. And you know, I really kind of like that it's got the tchotchke shelf, but it's not a shelf. It's actually a hallway, if you will. It's a practical area, and you can get to it. Kind of zip through some of the more normal looking rooms. We got our home theater space here. Screen on the wall. That backyard is quite nice. Looks like we have the screened-in 3-season room. The paver patio with the built-in wood fire pit. Yes, there's the interior of that 3-season room. All right, so that's house number 4 on our most expensive list in Tippecanoe County in April of 2024. Let's take a look at number 5, our last one for the evening. Our 5th most expensive, $890,000, so just a few ticks below $900,000. This one is 3,300 square feet. Another 1,300 square feet in the basement for a total finished square feet of about $4,600. $4,600 square feet. So this one's no slouch either. 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath. This one is also located in West Lafayette. So there you go. We got 3 Lafayettes and 2 West Lafayettes. We'll pull up the map and you'll see here. This one is actually located a little north of town, just off of 650 North. Close over here to I-65. This is Harrison High School and Battleground Middle School over here. So if you have kids in the TSC School Corporation, super close to the high school and to Battleground Middle School there. But let's take a look at these pictures. So, brick, again, no shocker there, like that wraparound porch. It's even got the required rocking chairs that a wraparound porch just screams for. Kitchen. Now, you'll notice here this is an electric stove. Not sure about those ones out east of town, how they're pulling off gas out there. I think Stacy Hollow has natural gas to it, but I know that up north of town like this one doesn't, so you either burn propane or you go electric. That little basin sink built into the island, that's super handy. I like that. Use that for drinks and a little bit of, like washing up of cups and things like that, I would imagine. It's got the separate garage that we can see through the windows there. Again, the high vaulted windows. Kind of a eat-in, eat-out kitchen, if you will. I like the bar here in the living room that hangs out from the kitchen. Yeah, you can kind of see through. Actually, it's kind of more of a pass-through look. That wall really needs something, maybe. For me, at least. Maybe not for you. Yeah, you can see that wraparound porch out there. The sitting room here in the front. Got the formal dining room up front as well. Not all houses, not even all big houses, have formal dining rooms anymore. Alright, that is a pretty cool game room, rec room, bar, wet bar, call it what you will. Almost has like tiki room vibes to me. The combination of the green and the shiplap wood down there along the sides. You can tell from my shirts. It's kind of on theme for me, so I really kind of dig that. That's really nice. Or even calling it man cave. Talk to my wife. I'm not a big fan of the phrase, but to each his own. Got a gym set up downstairs. Oh, now if this is the primary, this is the primary. Look at that sitting area. That's quite nice. Sometimes you see these large primary suites and you kind of question the designers, or even if there was a designer sometimes. Like, you get all this space, but it's just like impractically laid out. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. This one does. You kind of got, like this bed area over here, and then you got the couch sitting area over here, and it makes sense from the perspective of you've got the deck going out here. So that's pretty cool. Well done. There is a picture of what I think is the deck off of the primary suite. I kind of dig that. So again, we're looking at the 5 most expensive houses in Tippecanoe County here in April of 24. Oh, that back deck is quite spacious, like that. Ah, yeah, the sunken, so it's actually a walkout. Very nice. Close up of the wrap around porch. Rocking chairs probably don't come with the house. You could ask. Really kind of dig this one. So tell me what you think of these 5 most expensive houses in Tippecanoe County. What did you like about them? What did you not like about them? Were there particular features that you liked? Were there things about them you didn't like? Location, price? I kind of really dig so many things about this 5th house, but I really liked the kitchen on the 1st house. So you can put 2 of them together. So there we go. The 5 most expensive houses in Tippecanoe County in 2024. Well, I hope you all have a great week. We'll be back here next Monday for our next episode of At Lafayette Live. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out a great deal. And follow along. Check out all of our other videos about things here in the West Lafayette, Greater Lafayette, Tippecanoe County area. And have a great week, and I will see you next time.